And very pleasant good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Lamel Family Field on the campus of Brevard College, nestled in the mountains of western North Carolina. Glad you're able to join us. Men's lacrosse action coming up with a start slated for high noon here at Lamel Family Field as the Brevard College Tornadoes, looking for their first win of 2024, hosting the Wilmington College Quakers, who come into town making the trip down from Ohio, and the Quakers entering today's matchup with a 4-3 record. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for the two teams. First, for the visitors from Wilmington, Nick Roca, Brock Fugate, Brody Parsley, Ben Park, Keegan Campbell, Austin Young, Colin McLaughlin, Cody Everly, Peyton Thompson, and Elijah Locks. Tornadoes starting lineup is as followed. In the goal is Jack Hicks, Tyler Cameron, and Will Scoggins, along with Parker Corbett, Jacob Gravely, Nick Terania, Bryce Peterson, Drew Pond, Max Dorman, and Gage Kyatt. Tornadoes under the direction of head coach J.D. LeMay in his third season. Brenner Woodcock is the assistant coach, athletic trainer Noah Reisig. Dan Moriarty in his first season at the helm of the Wilmington College Quakers, the opposing head coach for the Tornadoes. So roughly about 13 minutes away from getting things going here with the pregame introductions. Then we'll have action, men's lacrosse, Tornadoes versus Quakers, coming up shortly. So moments away from the start of Brevard versus Wilmington. Men's lacrosse action here at Eyes Lamel Family Field. Brevard looking for their first win of 2024, 0-5 on the season. The Quakers entering Eyes Lamel Family Field with a record of 4-3. Starting lineups for the two teams, the Quakers, Nick Roca, Brock Fugate gets the start as well. Brody Parsley, Ben Park, Keegan Campbell, Austin Young, Colin McLaughlin, Cody Everly, Peyton Thompson, and Elijah Laux. Thompson's the goalkeeper. Dan Moriarty, the coach of Wilmington. The home team, the Brevard College Tornadoes, Tyler Cameron and Will Scoggins, part of the starting lineup, along with Parker Corbett, Jacob Gravely, Nick Terania on the defensive side, Bryce Peterson, Drew Pond, another defender, Max Dorman, and Gage Kyatt as well. Goalkeeper for the Tornadoes is Jack Hicks. Tornadoes under the direction of head coach J.D. LeMay in his third season. Brenner Woodcock in season number 2 is the assistant. And Noah Reisig, the athletic trainer, keeping the Brevard College Tornadoes healthy. And that sets us all up for a high noon face-off to get things started here at exactly 12 p.m. Eastern Time. Excited about this matchup. Men's lacrosse getting back to action. A noon start on a Monday. That might seem unusual to some, but it's spring break here on the campus of Brevard College. Brevard in the white uniforms with the blue numerals. And a shade of brown for the Quakers, as the Quakers with the first opening possession here, but the Tornadoes with a stop right away, and Tornadoes will get things going from the back. It's Jacob Gravely. Max Dorman. Dorman was trying to find Drew Pond. We described Wilmington's jerseys as brown. I believe it's a gray, actually. We'll try to get official confirmation on the official school colors of Wilmington College. But meanwhile, turnover there by the Tornadoes. Wilmington moving right to left on your device and back into their attacking zone. Everly with the touch. Now Fugate. Fugate. Defended by Dorman. Here's Roca. Roca. Defended by Tyler Cameron. And then the goal for the Quakers. Early 1-0 lead for Wilmington. So Nick Roca with the goal for the Quakers, and the visitors strike first. 1 minute and 20 seconds have elapsed, and an early 1-0 lead for Wilmington. And back underway here, Tornadoes able to win the faceoff, and here's Atticus Cooper. Cooper up ahead to Corbett. Peterson. Now Drew Pond. Cooper again. Bundy to Kyatt. Here's Corbett. Peterson. Cooper trying to get the offense organized. 48 seconds on the possession clock. Here's Kyatt once again. Kyatt. Trying to shake his defender. That's Damian Dean. Bundy to Cooper. Cooper on the move. Now 28 on the possession clock. Was finding Bundy making a run there. Now 20 on the possession clock, but the ball popped out momentarily. Now a shot from distance from Kyatt. Goalkeeper Thompson got his stick on it. Tornadoes had it momentarily there, as Drew Pond and Bryce Peterson were battling for it, but meanwhile, quick counterattack here. Here's Roca, who scored that first goal. Roca taking on multiple defenders, well defended by the Tornadoes, taken away here now by Gravely with the ground ball pickup. Gravely up ahead. Here's Pond. Pond. Peterson. Under 12 minutes to play, first quarter, 1-0 Quakers. Cooper. Shot there. Fired off by Corbett. Nice save by Thompson. So Thompson, the freshman goalkeeper from Kettering, Ohio, has been a factor early on here. And here comes the Quakers the other direction. Successful clear attempt. And McLaughlin, also from Kettering, Ohio. And a timeout on the field. 11:20 to play, first period. Back to action here after the timeout. 11:20 to play. Wilmington, the 1-0 lead. Making the trip from Wilmington, Ohio. Another attacking opportunity here for the visitors. Here's Campbell. Campbell lays it off to Tyler Cunningham. Fugate, defended by Gravely. Fugate. Up ahead to Roca. Roca able to slip free momentarily, but then lassoed in. Loose ball there from Roca. Jack Hicks taking care of business. Goalkeeper for the Tornadoes, but a quick turnover there. Here come Wilmington again. McLaughlin. Loose ball here. And the Tornadoes will take it right back. It's Drew Pond, the junior attacker from Evans, Georgia. Atticus Cooper. Cooper up ahead. Here's Pond. Corbett. In the finish by Parker Corbett, ladies and gentlemen, the equalizer. And Tornadoes on the board, 1-1 here at Islamel Family Field. So Face-off coming here after the Corbett goal, and face-off specialist Logan Southern. Where's number 39, dual sport athlete, member of the football program as well. And we'll see what Southern can do here with the opening face-off battle. Continuing to battle for that ground ball, these two teams, and the Tornadoes ultimately come up with it. Bryce Peterson, nicely done. Logan Southern, Bryce Peterson, also Michael Peters, Tyler Cameron, part of that equation. And the Tornadoes riding some momentum coming off the Corbett goal. Able to win that face-off. Logan Southern getting it done. Shot there from Kyatt. Save there by Thompson. And here comes the Quakers. Successful clear attempt. And back into their attacking zone. Kyatt on the defensive side now. Loose ball there. Battle for it. A whistle. And it's going to remain Wilmington ball. 8:40 to play. Period number 1. 1-1 our score. Here's Campbell. Defended by Cameron. Keegan Campbell. Campbell continuing to try to find an open teammate, able to find Fugate. Here's Young. Austin Young. That was an impressive shot. While he was falling down, whipped it from the left side, saved by Hicks. And back the other way, here come the NATOs. Collision there between Austin Young and Charania, and Wilmington able to regain possession. 7:48 to play, first period. Here's Fugate. Shot there. Saved by Hicks. Nicely done. Jack Hicks. Cody Everly firing off the shot, the junior from Michigan. And Tornadoes quickly in their attacking zone. Here's Pond. Drew Pond. Trying to gather some attention, open up a teammate. He had Corbett there momentarily. Here's Cooper. Cooper to Pond. Corbett. Shot was blocked by the defender of the Quakers. Cody Everly get in the way of that Corbett shot. Meanwhile, here come the NATOs. Another opportunity. 30 on the possession clock. Kyatt with a fastball. Just missing the goal. Now 25 on the possession. Here's Corbett. And a shot and a finish there. Atticus Cooper. And Tornadoes take the 2-1 lead. So a 2-1 lead for the Tornadoes after the goal from Cooper. Credit the assist to Parker Corbett. Nice piece of offense there by the NATOs. Several opportunities, shots on that possession. And here's Logan Southern once again on the faceoff. Tornadoes won the last one with Southern as part of the scenario, but this time a faceoff violation on Brevard, and it'll be Wilmington ball. Young up ahead to Campbell. Wilmington playing from behind for the first time. Took the 1-0 lead, then back-to-back goals by the NATOs. Save there by Hicks. Hicks has had a strong start. Some pressure from the attackers here of Wilmington. Tornadoes need to be careful. End up going with a long ball. It's anybody's guess who's going to come down with that, but it's going to be Drew Pond. So Tornado is able to escape that situation. Corbett. Cooper. The hot hand at the moment. He scored the go-ahead goal on the last BC possession. Here's Pond. Pond. Shot there. Ricocheted off the goalkeeper Thompson. Followed up nicely by Pond, so another opportunity for the NATOs. 55 seconds on the possession clock. Here's Kyatt. Kyatt to Corbett. Kyatt once again. Fires off a shot there, wide. 5:06 to play. Peterson will crank up the Tornado offense again. Misplayed there, intended for Kyatt. It's going to be a turnover, Wilmington ball. So here come the Quakers, Fugate. Now Everly defended by Cameron. Here's Fugate once again, defended this time by Gravely. Gravely, the senior from Monroe, North Carolina. Here's Roca. 4:25 to play. A flag flies. And save there by Hicks. That's his 6th save already. We still have over 4 minutes to play in this first quarter. We'll see what the flag's all about. Looks like it's going to be a 30-second penalty against Brevard College. So Michael Peters will head to the penalty box, have to serve the 30-second penalty in a man-up situation, power play situation here for Wilmington. So we'll see if the Quakers can take advantage of this opportunity. Cunningham with a touch. Here's Cunningham once again. Everly to Roca. Everly again in Roca. The two of them going back and forth. Now use Cunningham once again. Here's Campbell. Misplayed there, and Tornado's able to extinguish the power play opportunity for Wilmington. So nice job defensively. Wilmington really not able to get anything going on that man-up situation. So Cooper comes back the other way. Here's Corbett. Corbett. Corbett once again. Scoggins playing it forward. 53 on the possession clock. Actually a reset of 60, so Tornadoes will have that to work with. Here's Scoggins. Cooper. Kyatt once again. Shot there in the goal. Parker Corbett off the pass from Kyatt. And a 3-1 lead for the NATOs. So goal for Corbett, assist to Kyatt, and a 3-1 lead for the NATOs. Corbett has been a part of all 3 goals for the Tornadoes. 2 goals, 1 assist. Credit the assist to Kyatt. Cooper has the other goal for the NATOs, and a 3-1 lead. Brevard also with an 11-7 shot advantage. So nice start for the home team here in this first period. Scoggins battling. Peters now in the middle of all that too. Some contact between Peters and Dean. And it'll be Tornado ball. Peters up ahead to Pond. Drew Pond. Here's Parker Corbett. Cooper. Cooper moving to his right. Defended by Young. 2:20 to play on the game clock. Period number 1. Shot there, just missing. Drew Pond had a good look. And Bryce Peterson, the junior midfielder from Augusta, Georgia, will reset things for BC. Here's Cooper. Cooper. Shot there, missing. Shot was by Will Scoggins. And Bryce Peterson picks up the loose ball. 1:50 to play. Another opportunity for the NATOs. Drew Pond. Scoggins. Scoggins, once again, the senior from Charleston, South Carolina. 95 seconds to play in this opening period. 35 on the possession clock. Kyatt to Corbett. Here's Pond. Cooper once again. Cooper, 18 on the possession clock. Trying to find Kyatt in the middle of a lot of defenders. And Wilmington's going to get the stop. 65 seconds to play here, first period. A flag flies. And inevitably is going to be on the Tornadoes as Wilmington continues their possession. Might be 2 flags. We'll see what this is all about. Looks like Kyatt heading to the penalty box. Getting the signal now to the scores table on the opposite side of the field of our broadcast location.
7 has 2 penalties. One's a delay of game, which is 30 seconds, and the other one is a push, which is 30 seconds.
So 2 penalties, both on Kyatt. The first one, a delay of game penalty, that's 30 seconds. And then another 30-second penalty on a push. It all adds up to a minute of penalty time, which will give Wilmington a power play for the remainder of this first period to work with. Wilmington was unable to deliver on their first man-up opportunity. Well, Tornadoes defense trying to hold tough once again, making things really difficult for Roca. Tough defense by the NATOs. We're down to 20 seconds on the game clock. And then a body flies, and it's going to be Tornado ball. So the whistle against Wilmington. Great job by the Tornadoes defensively on that power play stop. Clear attempt here, successful, as Charania is on the move. And Charania gets checked by Everly. Now a flag flies just as the siren goes off for the end of the first period. See if we can get word on the flag before we head to the second period here.
Another penalty.
3-1. 3-1 Tornadoes on top. As there's a penalty literally there just as the buzzer was going off for the end of the first period. Getting word from the referees. Seems like they're trying to confirm exactly what number, I think. The penalty was on. It's actually going to be on Wilmington. A 1-minute penalty on number 24, Cody Everly of the Quakers. So the Tornadoes will have a power play situation coming up here as we head to the second quarter. Your score, Tornadoes 3, Quakers 1.
Every cheer, for every play, we know there's a little prayer that no one gets hurt. That's why we are there too. Party athletic trainers, physicians, and specialists. We're watching closely for any sign that someone needs care. And if your child is hurt, they're seen right away by the region's top specialists. The Party Sports Medicine team is at every game, match, race, practice, and workout, providing medical attention and guidance. For us, winning is all about playing healthy and smart so you can perform at your best.
Back here at Islamel Family Field, a 3-1 lead for the Tornadoes at the end of one. 2 goals by Parker Corbett, 1 goal by Atticus Cooper. Cooper also with 2 shots and 2 ground ball pickups. Corbett, meanwhile, has an assist to his credit, leads all players with 5 shots taken. And credit and assist as well to Gage Kyatt. He has taken 4 shots in this one. Goalkeeper battle, Hicks with 6 saves, Thompson with 6 saves. However, Thompson has allowed 3 goals compared to just 1 for Jack Hicks. So the Tornadoes with the opportunity here, a power play situation. First penalty of the contest for Wilmington, so first extra man opportunity for the Nados. Cooper up ahead to Kyatt. Cooper once again. Here's Pond. Peterson. Pond. Cooper. Some quick passing here. See what this can open up for the Tornadoes. Here's Kyatt from distance. In the finish. Beautiful shot there from Gage Kyatt. 4-1, Tornadoes on top. So Gage Kyatt already had an assist to his credit, now a goal. And Tornadoes, largest lead of the afternoon, ahead 4-1. And Logan Southern once again in the face-off location. And loose ball here, still loose. And picked up there by Cameron. So Southern, with his second successful face-off, starting to become a factor here. We saw his debut a couple games ago, and the dual sport athlete, a lineman for the Brevard College football program, and has really committed himself as well to the sport of lacrosse. Hats off to Logan Southern. Here's Scoggins. Corbett. Tornadoes enjoying a 4-1 lead. Kyatt. Kyatt up ahead. Here's Pond. And it's going to be Wilmington ball. Misplayed there by the Tornadoes. Now a flag flies in the meantime, so there'll be a penalty coming as well. Another delay of game penalty on the Tornadoes, this time on Max Dorman. So 30-second penalty. Tornadoes have done a good job in these man-down situations. Wilmington yet to capitalize on one. They've had 3 of them thus far. Shot there. Nice job contesting the shot by Michael Peters. Michael Peters, the senior out of Belmont, North Carolina. Gaston Christian School product. 12:18 to play here in the second. Here's Fugate. Roca. And nice takeaway by the Tornadoes. So another penalty kill there by Brevard College. Really nice job by that defense so far this afternoon. Meanwhile, shot here. Quick work by the Tornadoes. Bryce Peterson with the finish. And just like that, a 5-1 lead. Credit the assist to Corbett. So Bryce Peterson getting in on the party as well. And the Tornadoes, their largest lead of the season, ahead 5-1 now. 11:48 to play in the second period. Wilmington scored first in this one. And meanwhile, another face-off win by the Tornadoes. This time Kyatt coming up with it. Wilmington scored in the first 1 minute and 20 seconds of this contest, but ever since then, they've been shut out. Nearly 18 minutes of shutout lacrosse by the Tornadoes defense. And then another goal there. Lead extends to 6-1. Atticus Cooper, his second of the day. So Atticus Cooper, big time finish there. Credit that assist to Drew Pond. And meanwhile, we've got a timeout. Wilmington's going to talk things over as the Tornadoes have unleashed a 6-1 lead here.
Every cheer, for every play, we know there's a little prayer that no one gets hurt. That's why we are there too. Party athletic trainers, physicians, and specialists. We're watching closely for any sign that someone needs care. And if your child is hurt, they're seen right away by the region's top specialists. The Party Sports Medicine team is at every game, match, race, practice, and workout, providing medical attention and guidance. For us, winning is all about playing healthy and smart so you can perform at your best.
Back here at Islamel Family Field, big lead for the Tornadoes here in the second period. 6-1, Brevard College on top. Logan Southern, meanwhile, another face-off opportunity for him. And a success, at least momentarily, but then taken away by Wilmington. They were all over Peterson, who had picked up that ground ball off the face-off. So Wilmington coming out of the timeout, coming back the other way. Ben Park, freshman from St. Paris, Ohio, Graham High School. Now here's Roca, responsible for the lone goal of the Quakers. 6 unanswered goals by Brevard College after the Quakers took a 1-0 lead very early in the first period. Defense for the Tornadoes has been tremendous, and also found the back of the net 6 times. Here's Campbell. Campbell once again. Defended by Eddie Bell of the Nados. Bell, exciting freshman out of Orlando, Florida, Lake Howell High School. Fugate for the Quakers, and then misplayed. Combination of Fugate and Everly. Peters, nice job picking up that loose ball, and now across midfield, here comes Michael Peters. Peters was trying to find his teammate, Peterson, stolen away by Parsley. Wilmington back the other way, moving left to right here in this second period. Wilmington in the dark gray uniforms, white numerals. Kind of an unusual shade of gray that you don't see across sports too often. Here comes Brevard the other direction. Will Scoggins. Flags in the air. Looks like this will be against Wilmington. Here's Corbett. Cooper. Kyatt. Peterson. Cooper fires off a shot. Then there's a mosh pit right in the middle there. It's going to be an offsides call on Wilmington. So another opportunity for Brevard. 20-second penalty. Check that 30-second penalty. Everly, the guilty party. So see if the Tornadoes can take advantage here. Player advantage. Shot there from Pond, missing. Here's Bryce Peterson. Scoggins. Corbett. Corbett fires a shot high. Now here's Gage Kyatt. Kyatt. To Scoggins. Pond. Gage Kyatt once again. Here's Pond. Back to full strength, so Wilmington able to hold off the Tornadoes despite the power play. 25 seconds on the possession clock. And a flag flies there, and now a whistle stoppage at 7:48. And looks like Wilmington's going to be caught once again with their hand in the cookie jar. And this time a more serious violation, a cross check. And it's going to be a 1-minute penalty. So Wilmington down 5 goals, not helping their own cause. Playing man down quite a bit here in this first half. That penalty was on Park, the cross check. The Tornadoes will set up their offense once again. 50 on the possession clock. Here's Pond. Kyatt. And taken away by Parsley, freshman from Columbus, Ohio. McLaughlin, some nice pressure by the Tornadoes. Corbett, great job providing that pressure from the attacking position. Lost his stick momentarily, now picks it up. Parker Corbett. And timeout for the Tornadoes. 6-1 your score, 7:10 to play, second period.
Every cheer, for every play, we know there's a little prayer that no one gets hurt. That's why we are there too. Party athletic trainers, physicians, and specialists. We're watching closely for any sign that someone needs care. And if your child is hurt, they're seen right away by the region's top specialists. The Party Sports Medicine team is at every game, match, race, practice, and workout, providing medical attention and guidance. For us, winning is all about playing healthy and smart so you can perform at your best.
Back here at Eyes Lamel Family Field, 6-1, Tornadoes on top. Atticus Cooper and Parker Corbett each with 2 goals. Corbett also with 2 assists. Gage Kyatt with a goal and an assist. Bryce Peterson with a goal as well. Drew Pond, 2 assists. And Tornadoes still in an extra man opportunity. Here's Kyatt. Pond. Cooper firing off a shot. And Kyatt will reset things. Here's Cooper. Cooper. Finding Pond. Pond up ahead to Corbett. Corbett with a shot there, deflected by the goalkeeper, Thompson. Corbett. Pond. Scoggins. Pond once again. Pond defended by Young. Shot there, and the finish. Bryce Peterson, his second goal. And Tornadoes up 7-1, 7 unanswered goals. So Bryce Peterson with the finish. Credit that assist to Drew Pond. Pond now with 3 assists. And Logan Southern once again on the face-off here. As Southern and the Tornadoes unable to complete that face-off. So it'll be Wilmington ball the other way. 7 unanswered goals for the NATOs after trailing 1-0. Charania on the defensive end now for the Tornadoes. As Cunningham carries the ball. Now here's Roca. Roca defended by Bell. .5:25 to play, second period. Shot there. Off the mark. So Tornadoes able to get another stop defensively. The 3 assists by Drew Pond have matched his career high. We'll see if he can get a fourth one to set a new career high. He had 3 assists last season back on April 1st, April Fool's Day at William Peace. Pond, what a facilitator. He's been already 3 assists here in the first half. Shot there from distance by Scoggins. Missing. Peterson with his second goal. Corbett already has 2 goals and 2 assists as well. Here's Bundy. Scott Bundy, the junior from Cumberland, Rhode Island. Listed as a goalkeeper, but we're seeing him more and more in the field. Here's Pond. Pond. Bundy. Bundy firing off a shot there. Tornadoes will play Franciscan on Thursday. That's a 1 p.m. start right here at Eyes Lamel Family Field. Corbett had an opportunity momentarily there, but Tornadoes going to give it back to Wilmington here. Under 4 minutes to play, first period. Then following the Franciscan matchup on Thursday, that's a home game here to round out what's been a significant homestand. 5 consecutive home games for the Tornadoes. This is the 4th of 5 today. 3:30 to play. Second period, Tornadoes have absolutely blanked the Quakers. Held scoreless since the 13:40 mark of period number 1. Nearly 26 minutes. The shutout. Another stop by the NATO defense. NATO defense coming up big. Well, following that Franciscan matchup, Tornadoes will start USA South Conference play. First up, Southern Virginia on Saturday, March the 23rd. So Tornadoes men's lacrosse will have the Thursday matchup. They'll have next weekend off, but then Saturday the 23rd at Buena Vista, Virginia, and then Saturday the 30th, the USA South Conference home opener here at Eyes Lamel Family Field versus Methodist. Here's Corbett. Some bodies flying right in front of the goal mouth. That was Peterson for the NATOs. (7-1) Brevard with the advantage. A whopping 27-11 shot advantage. Here's Bundy. Scoggins. Cooper. Pond. And it's going to be Wilmington ball, able to get the stop. Mentioned the shot advantage. Also, the Tornadoes leading in ground balls in this one, 16-10. And they've won 6 of 9 faceoffs. That's been a factor as well. Logan Southern doing a lot of that work for the NATOs. Down to the final 80 seconds of this first half. Here's Young. Young up ahead to Fugate. Fugate. Defended by Gravely. Fugate. to Everly. Final 50 seconds of the second period. Hicks with the save there. Ball bounces out. Another opportunity. Then a foot save by Hicks. And a whistle there. It's going to remain Wilmington ball. 34 seconds to play here in this first half. Now 25 seconds left. Final 10 seconds of the first half. It's been a successful one for the Tornadoes. Looking for something more here before the end of the half, and they do with 0.3 seconds left. A buzzer beater there for the Tornadoes. And Tornadoes up ahead 8-1. So Drew Pond able to find the back of the net just before the end of the first half. Fantastic stuff. Credit the assist to Corbett. And what a first half for the Tornadoes. Ahead 8-1 over the Quakers. Drew Pond with 1 goal and 3 assists, matching his career high in assists. Bryce Peterson with 2 goals. Parker Corbett with 2 goals and 3 assists. Gage Kyatt with 1 goal and an assist, and Atticus Cooper with 2 goals. Tornadoes held Wilmington scoreless for 28 minutes and 20 seconds. Just outstanding work by the Tornadoes. We'll head to the second half. Tornadoes 8, Quakers 1.
It's important to study English because language has power. And being able to understand the history of language and how it's been used over time and in our current era helps us be able to take control of that power and use it now and in the future.
I've learned to express myself with the written word more clearly. I've been given the tools with different structural techniques and all the good stuff that have made me a stronger writer, a stronger communicator.
You're going to learn not just the content of your major, whether it's English or history or whatever. You're going to learn how to learn. You're going to learn how to apply that learning and adapt as conditions change.
Writing is inherently experiential because students have to take so many important skills like critical thinking, communication, analysis, and translate those thoughts into a piece of oral or written communication, and then learn by doing how to be more effective communicators.
The English program at Brevard College prepares you for success in whatever field you choose to major in, whether it's theater, whether it's in the sciences or math, whether it's in business. The ability to communicate is important in no matter where you go, and one of the skills we teach is how to communicate clearly with your audience, whoever that may be.
The community here at Brevard, whether it be faculty, students, staff, are all people who learn and grow together. We learn from each other. There's no place where I don't feel welcome on campus, and that's the best part of that liberal arts education, is you're stepping into different learning styles and different content than you do at any old college where you don't get to grow the brain. It's a culture that encourages self-expression. You're allowed to be you here.
History is everything. It's every discipline. It's music, it's art, it's economics, it's politics. And so students who study history end up with the ability to look critically at every discipline. This is a skill you can use in any field.
I chose Brevard mostly because of the experiential education, and their history program really sold me over. The variety of history classes that they offer. You have classes like History of Stuff, where you learn the commodification of history and how that's affected how we are today. That class really forces you to examine yourself and how you consume goods and how you're living in the world and how is that affecting the world around you.
In a world where the job market is changing rapidly, having a degree in history equips you with the skills needed to have flexibility and a little bit more freedom on the job market, where you can actively pursue different career opportunities. The number one factor I think that separates us from other liberal arts institutions is we have very small class sizes. My current 400 level seminar, which is just history majors, has 4 students. So we work intimately, closely every week doing essentially graduate school style workshops. And that's really important when you're out on the job market and you need your former professor to write you a strong letter of recommendation. Because we actually know our students deeply, we can craft the kind of letter that's going to help students get that job.
No matter where you're coming from, no matter who you are, you're here to grow as a person and they want to help you as much as they can. I'm so glad to be here. I've never regretted it for one moment.
Minutes 40 seconds since Wilmington has scored. So they've been held scoreless since the 13:40 mark of that first half. There's tremendous work by the Tornado defense. Also goalkeeper Jack Hicks. He has 10 saves, has allowed just the one goal. That's a .909 save percentage. And head coach J.D. LeMay looking to continue the success by the Tornadoes here in this second half. We'll get things going here, opening face-off. And underway after Scoggins wins the opening face-off for the NATO. Scoggins then tries to find Kyatt, but quick turnover by the Tornadoes. Here's Fugate for Wilmington. McLaughlin. Hands it off to Young. Here's Campbell. Keegan Campbell. Defended here by Nick Terania. He's made a big impact, a newcomer for the Tornadoes. St. Andrews transfer. Comes from the same hometown and high school as Drew Pond. So certainly a connection there. Evans, Georgia products. 14 minutes to play here, third period. Here's Young. Young up ahead. to Fugate. And then a loose ball here. We'll see who can come up with it. Peters, really nicely done, picking up that ground ball and then a 360 spin. And now Peters pushing it forward. Peters now finding Pond. Pond to Peterson. Here's Corbett. Scoggins. Cooper. 8-1, NATO's on top. Largest lead of the season for Brevard. Scoggins. Cooper. Cooper. Shot there, saved by Thompson. Kyatt had a lot of mustard on that one. And it'll be another opportunity here for the Tornadoes. Possession clock resets at 60. 12:45 to play. Here's Cooper. Cooper. Up ahead to Pond. Firing off a shot there. Parker Corbett with the finish. Tornadoes now 9-1. So goal for Corbett. His third goal. He has a hat trick. Also 3 assists to go along with that. So big day. 6 points for Corbett. Has taken 9 shots, more than any other player on the field. And the Tornadoes' scoring run continues. Now 9 unanswered goals. As pickup here from Peters. Peters on the move. Just trying to find Pond. See if Pond can keep possession of it. Elijah Laux on the defensive end for Wilmington. Here's Park. Ben Park, freshman from St. Paris, Ohio. Defended tightly by Cameron. Tyler Cameron, another newcomer who's made an impact early in his Tornado career, the freshman from Charlotte, North Carolina, West Brunswick High School. Where's number 1? A long stick midfielder. Wilmington seeing what they can get going offensively. It's been tough sledding since very early in the first quarter, and nice job again by the NATOs on the defensive end. Right on cue, there's Cameron. Cameron now ahead to Bell. Bell lays it off to Drew Pond. Pond now. Corbett, the hot hand, 3 goals, 3 assists. Dishes it off to Cooper. Cooper, nicely done finding Peterson. Here's Cooper once again. Atticus Cooper. Parsley on the defensive side. 25 on the possession clock. 9-1 Tornadoes on top. Cooper trying to shake off that defender, Parsley. 10 on the possession clock. Firing off a shot there. Off the mark, that was Drew Pond. 7 on the possession clock. Corbett was trying to find Cooper. Running up against the buzzer there, and Colin McLaughlin back the other way for Wilmington. Shot there, saved by Hicks. His 12th save. Here's Laux. Long stick midfielder for Wilmington. Young uses his foot to stop the pass that was low. Now here's Fugate. Fugate Jr. from Beaver Creek, Ohio. Majority of the Wilmington roster from the state of Ohio. That's where Wilmington College is located. Not too far from Cincinnati, southern part of the state. 9:12 to play here, third period. .25 on the possession clock for the Quakers. Here's Campbell. Nice defense there from Jacob Gravely and Nick Terania. Check that. Jacob Hernandez there alongside Gravely. At least last defensive exchange. 8:25 and counting here. Third period. It'll be the Tornadoes with the stop once again. Jack Hicks will get things going. Up ahead to Max Dorman. Dorman switches fields here to Scoggins. Scoggins. Up ahead to Corbett. Scoggins. Bundy. Kyatt. Pond finds Corbett. Ground ball picked up there by Ben Park. Here comes Park. Successfully across midfield, and long sticker still going with it. Flag, meanwhile, flies. So we'll have a penalty coming up. And then a second flag. So Wilmington's going to have power play opportunity coming up here. Meanwhile, shot there, misses. A third flag flies. So we'll get all this sorted out. 3 flags on 1 possession. Going to have considerable time in the penalty box for a couple of the NATOs. Nick Roca filed off that last shot for Wilmington. Another save for Hicks in the process. That's his 14th. A 9-1 Tornado lead, but there's going to be considerable man-up opportunity coming here. Three Tornadoes guilty of penalties, all on the same possession. Head coach J.D. LeMay talking things through with the official as well, making sure this is all sorted out correctly.
1 minute / 1 minute unnecessary.
Can you run that back?
1 second, Joseph.
See Terania in that mix over there, in the sidelines. Also, Parker Corbett Looks like Corbett's ready to check back in. We're still getting this sorted out in terms of the details of the penalty, but bottom line is it's a considerable power play opportunity here. You can just see from the alignment, you've got the goalkeeper and 4 defenders for the Tornadoes, and you've got 6 Quakers in the attacker zone. Another flag flies. And we've got a timeout on the field, so we'll get it all sorted out in terms of the penalties when we come back. 6:31 to play, third period. Tornadoes 9, Quakers 1.
Max Dorman, Charleston, South Carolina.
Jim Bonner, Greensboro, North Carolina.
Sullivan Ray, Raleigh, North Carolina.
Michael Peters, Belmont, North Carolina.
Luke Norton, Smyrna Beach, Florida.
Bryce Peterson, Augusta, Georgia. Parker Corbett, Westminster, British Columbia. Trainia, Evans, Georgia.
Jack Hicks, Greensboro, North Carolina.
Drew Pond, Alvin, Georgia.
Will Scoggins, Isles of Palm, South Carolina. Gage Kayak, Mesa, Arizona. Tyler Cameron, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Nathan Stone, Hilton, South Carolina.
Jacob Gravely, Monroe, North Carolina.
Atticus Cooper, Louisville, Kentucky.
Jacob Hernandez, Santa Ana, California. Go Tornadoes.
Back here at Lamel Family Field, 6:31 to play, third period. So there was a penalty against Gage Kyatt, 1 minute for slashing. A second penalty on Kyatt, 1 minute for unnecessary roughness. So 2 minutes total for Kyatt. And then also Nick Terania got called for 2 penalties. 2 different cross checks, each of the 1 minute variety. So some significant penalty time for a pair of key Tornadoes, and Wilmington will have the opportunity here. Tornadoes have done a great job taking care of business when they've been down a man. Hicks just sends this to the completely other end of the field. So Wilmington will have possession again. We'll have to start things off from the back. And they play it forward here to Tyler Cunningham. Tornadoes continuing to hold tight here. Like we said, major penalty situation. Not even sure when the release time is precisely. We've got a ways to go. Probably at least another minute. With Kyatt and Terania in the penalty box. 5:27 and counting here, third period. Another flag flies.
12/1 minute.
And it's another penalty on the Tornadoes. Jacob Hernandez with a 1 minute slashing penalty. So Tornado defenders who are on the field, assignment gets that much tougher. Cameron and Jacob Gravely. Jack Hicks, of course, the goalkeeper. Max Dorman there defensively for the Tornadoes, but just 3 defenders alongside Hicks. But then the finish there for Wilmington with the significant power play opportunity. Wilmington breaks that scoreless streak. 5:10 to play in the third. So Cody Everly with the goal. After the Tornadoes defense held Wilmington scoreless for 38 minutes and 30 seconds. Very impressive shutout streak for the Tornadoes. Now with the goal, of course, both teams back to full strength. 440 and counting. Tornadoes now with a 7-goal advantage, 9-2. That also breaks a 9-0 scoring run by the Nados after Wilmington had taken a 9-goal lead. Wilmington, another offensive opportunity coming off the Everly goal, junior from Michigan. Here's Austin Young. 4 minutes to play, third period. Young, defended by Tyler Cameron. Here's Gravely on the defensive end. And possession clock runs out, so nice job by the Tornadoes. Big stop there. Tornadoes defense has been outstanding today. Peters up ahead to Corbett. Corbett had Peterson. Peterson had a significant opening there off the post. Just missing there. Peterson already with 2 goals today. Almost had a hat trick with that one. Roca to Fugate. Three minutes to play, third period. Nice steal there by Gravely. Gravely to Hicks. Hicks was looking for Peters. Now Wilmington comes up with it again. McLaughlin. Here's Roca. Bell there defensively. Bell continuing the defensive pressure. 2:35 to play. On a sun-splashed Monday afternoon. Glad you're able to join us wherever you may be tuning in from. There was a flag in the process. It's going to be another penalty against the Tornadoes coming up. Wilmington continuing with possession here, meanwhile. .50 on the possession clock. Under 2 minutes to play now. And now the whistle, so we'll get the flag sorted out. Tornadoes have had issues with penalties, especially in the second half. That's penalty number 10 for the game. And that penalty is going to be against Eddie Bell for pushing. 30-second variety. So another extra man opportunity here for the Quakers. Roca to Young. Here's Everly. Peters on the defensive side of things for the Nados. Here's Cameron defending. Tornadoes able to get a stop there. Just about 5 more seconds away from going back. Equal to each side, and in fact, Tornadoes able to extinguish another power play opportunity there for Wilmington. 9-7 Tornadoes on top, just over a minute to play, third period. Here's Cooper. Cooper fires away a shot. It was blocked by the defender. Now a shot from Scoggins from distance. Pond scoops it up. We'll get things going. Pond. Pond finds Corbett, finished by Parker Corbett. Another goal for Corbett. That's his 4th to go along with 3 assists. Parker Corbett, 4 goals, 3 assists. That's 7 points. What a day for the graduate student from New Westminster, Canada. It's British Columbia. This outstanding performance by Corbett. Down to the final 35 seconds here in this third period. Tornadoes head once again by 8, 10-2. Laux. Trying to find his teammate there. Loose ball there, picked up nicely by Peters. And Peters hands it off to Hicks. Down to the final 7 seconds of the third period. Here's Peters. And that'll do it for period number 3. Your score, Tornadoes 10, Quakers 2.
Every cheer, for every play, we know there's a little prayer that no one gets hurt. That's why we are there too. Party athletic trainers, physicians, and specialists. We're watching closely for any sign that someone needs care. And if your child is hurt, they're seen right away by the region's top specialists. The Party Sports Medicine team is at every game, match, race, practice, and workout, providing medical attention and guidance. For us, winning is all about playing healthy and smart so you can perform at your best.
Back here at Lamel Family Field, it's been all Tornadoes in this one, ahead 10-2 over the visitors from Wilmington, Ohio, Wilmington College, the Quakers. Tornadoes have been outstanding on the defensive end, allowing just the 2 goals. And productive offensively as well. 10 goals to their credit. Wilmington thought that ball might have crossed the goal line, but unable to get that call in their favor. Meanwhile, here's Kyatt the other direction. Kyatt. Corbett. Well, we mentioned the 4 goals for Corbett go along with 3 assists. His career high is 5 goals in a Tornado uniform. The 7 points are a career high for Corbett. Meanwhile, Drew Pond now has 5 assists. That's a new career high. The 6 points for Pond, because he has a goal as well, matches a career high. As we're into the 4th quarter, Tornadoes ahead by 8. Atticus Cooper with 2 goals. That matches a career high. .12:47 to play here in the 4th. Tornadoes in control. Two goals for Bryce Peterson as well. That matches a career high also. So all sort of career offensive efforts for the Tornadoes. 12:20 to play here in the 4th. Tornadoes defense, an equally big part of this story. Just 2 goals allowed. Whistles here on the Islamel Family Field turf. A player slow getting up there. 10-2, NATO's on top. Well, you have to go back to March the 24th of 2022, last time the Tornadoes held an opponent to 2 goals or less. That was a 17-2 win over Warren Wilson to win the Battle of the Blue Ridge. Tornadoes defense Just fantastic. And continuing to play tough there. This time Tyler Cameron on the defensive end. Tornadoes will be back in action on Thursday, right here at Islamel Family Field. A 1 o'clock start. Today's game started at 12 noon. 1 o'clock versus Franciscan. That'll round out the 5-game homestand for the Tornadoes. Significantly long home run. Shot there, saved by Ben Park. Trying a long ball there to Laux. Check that to Corbett. Laux there defensively. And then a turnover right back to the Nados. And a timeout on the field. 9:31 to play. Fourth period. Tornadoes 10, Quakers 2. Back here at Islamel Family Field. All Tornadoes in this one. 9:30 to play in the fourth period. Atticus Cooper will get things started for Brevard, coming out of the timeout by Wilmington. Kyatt to Bundy. Here's Cooper. Cooper finds Corbett. Corbett dishes off to Kyatt. Kyatt fires away. And Peterson now. Junior out of Augusta, Georgia. Here's Bundy. Cooper. Under 9 minutes to play in this one. Here's Peterson. Bundy. Now Cooper. Cooper with a head of steam. Cooper fires away a shot. Already has 2 goals, matching a career high this afternoon. Atticus Cooper, tremendous student athlete, the senior from Louisville, Kentucky. Atherton High School. Member on guest on the most recent edition of Tornado Talk. If you want to go back in the archives here on this YouTube channel, check that out. Spring break, so no tornado talk scheduled for this evening. Be back next Monday night at 7 p.m. where you can hear from Brevard College student athletes and coaches in a long-form interview talk show. 8 minutes to play here, fourth period. 10-2 NATOs. Whistles here. That was Damian Dean on the attack. Freshman from New Washington, Ohio. Well, appreciate Wilmington making the trip down. A lot of schools doing this sort of thing during their spring breaks. And hopefully the Quakers enjoying their visit to the mountains of western North Carolina. Fellow NCAA Division III member of the OAC, the Ohio Athletic Conference. As here's Scoggins for the NATOs. Scoggins. Save there by Thompson. Wilmington entered this contest with a 4-3 record. Tornadoes looking to hand them their fourth loss. They had 3 straight wins coming into this as well. Wins over Spalding, LaRoche, and Warren Wilson. So, riding a win streak. And Tornadoes looking to put an end to that win streak here. 6:33 away from doing exactly that. While here in the mountains, Wilmington also able to play Warren Wilson. That contest was this past Saturday, a 15-4 win for Wilmington. And then Wilmington will head back home, take on Heidelberg on Saturday the 23rd. Peterson for the NATOs. Here's Jacob Hernandez, senior from Santa Ana, California. And then a flag there. And it'll be a penalty against the NATOs. 5:45 to play here in the fourth period. Tornadoes 10, Quakers 2. Nice round of applause for Elijah Laux, who is the Wilmington player, shaken up on the play. He's able to run off the field
White 12, illegal body check, 3 minutes.
on his own
3 minutes. 3 minutes.
accord, so that's good to see. Meanwhile, Jacob Hernandez has been penalized And it'll be a 3-minute penalty for Hernandez on the illegal body check. So another lengthy power play opportunity here for Wilmington. Tornadoes have done a great job standing pat defensively despite all these penalties. 11 penalties for 8.5 minutes, the penalty total for the Brevard College team. And the defense just been tremendous, holding off Wilmington in these situations. See if they can do it again. Roca to Everly. Roca once again. Here's Young. Roca defended there by Cameron. 20 on the possession clock. Tornadoes have outshot Wilmington 42-36. Wilmington starting to creep up in that department compared to what we saw through the first 3 periods. And looks like the Tornadoes about to get another stop here. And in fact, they do. And back the other way, here comes Brevard. Nicely done. Still a man down situation for Brevard with the Hernandez penalty. 4:10 to play here in the 4th period. Content maybe chewing some clock here. Here's Corbett to Kyatt. Tornadoes ahead by 8 goals. Scoggins. Here's Drew Pond. He's been an outstanding facilitator today. Career high 5 assists. And it was almost 6 assists there as Parker Corbett just misses. Hits the post, outside post. Wilmington back on the attack the other direction. Young. Defended by Dorman. Flag flies. Another flag flies. So the Tornadoes already in some trouble in this department. Are going to have some more penalties. And then a hat flies. So that means another flag. When the official has no more flags to pull out of his pocket, he'll throw his hat, and we'll have a lot to sort out here. Meanwhile, do want to mention, great to see Brevard College President Bradley J. Andrews at the event. Big supporter of Brevard College Tornado Athletics. And nice crowd on hand. Not the usual student section, of course, since it's spring break, but do have a lot of community members, a lot of family members who've made the trip here on a Monday afternoon. Meanwhile, those last penalties, Max Dorman called for slashing. And also a conduct foul. So multiple penalties on Dorman. Tornadoes 2 minutes, 35 seconds from their first win of the season. Here's Atticus Cooper. Will Scoggins, senior from Charleston, South Carolina. Cooper. Cooper, defended by Cunningham. Shot there. And the finish. Credit the goal to Bryce Peterson. His big day continues as well. So goal number 3 for Peterson. That's a career high for him. And now under 2 minutes to play, Logan Southern at the face-off position once again. This face-off goes the direction of Wilmington, but then taken away by Kyatt. Down to 1:40 to play. Tornadoes at 11-2. Big-time performance by BC here against a team that was riding a 3-game winning streak. Cooper with the pickup there. Kyatt fires away a shot, saved by Thompson. Thompson save number 14. He's had a busy day in goal as Tornadoes have fired off 46 shots. Down to the final minute to play here at Brevard College. Great way to start the week with the Tornadoes. An impressive performance here. Worth reminding you, the Quakers led this game 1-0. Then the Tornadoes reeled off a big scoring run. And since that point have outscored the Quakers 11-1. It included a scoreless stretch there of over 38 minutes for the Quakers. As clock stops momentarily at 21 seconds, all academic at this point. Head coach J.D. LeMay, assistant coach Brenner Woodcock. So well-earned victory. Team's been working very hard to set themselves up for a performance like this.
24, conduct, 30-second, locked in.
Well, another penalty. This one against Dorman. See if the Tornadoes can extinguish one more power play here. But Wilmington has other ideas as they're able to finish there. So that gives the Quakers the third goal of the afternoon. And now Tornadoes just 13 seconds away from the win. Austin Young with that goal, man-up situation, unassisted for those keeping score at home. And we're down to the final 5 seconds of this one. Tornadoes going to get their first win of the season, improve to 1-5. Wilmington will fall to 4-4. Stick with us. We'll have all the final stats and highlights of this one. Tornadoes 11, Quakers 3. So a resounding 11-3 win for Brevard College. Big-time performance. Do you want to start with talking about the defense? Jack Hicks in goal with 19 saves. And some tremendous defense by the Brevard College as a team, holding Wilmington to just 3 goals. And we mentioned there was a scoreless streak of 38 minutes, 30 seconds, where the Tornadoes defense really locked down and also took care of business on a number of power plays. You know, one thing for the Tornadoes to perhaps, I'm sure from a coaching perspective, think about, the Tornadoes committed 14 penalties in this one. 13 minutes, 30 seconds of power play opportunities. And Wilmington struggled with those opportunities because of that Brevard College defense. Now, offensively, Tornadoes led by Parker Corbett with 4 goals, 3 assists, a career-high 7 points. He took 13 shots to lead all scorers. Bryce Peterson with a career-high 3 goals. Drew Pond with 1 goal and a career-high 5 assists. Gage Kyatt with 1 goal and 1 assist. And Atticus Cooper with 2 goals and 1 assist. The 2 goals for Cooper matches a career-high. And we mentioned the career-high assist for Pond. The 6 points for Pond matches a career high as well. Wilmington's goalkeeper Thompson had 14 saves. Roca with that first goal for Wilmington. Young with a goal, and Everly with a goal as well. In the shots department, Tornadoes with a 46-40 advantage had a 30. Actually, Wilmington able to win the ground ball department. They got better with that as the game went on, 34-33. Tornadoes won 9 of the 16 faceoffs, whether it was Will Scoggins or Logan Southern in that position for the Tornadoes. Well, all in all, an outstanding victory. You know, the goal came early on, just a minute and 20 seconds into this one for the Quakers and Roca. And then the Tornadoes locked things down, went on a big scoring run, and come away with the 11-3 victory. Well, the Tornadoes will be back in action on Thursday to take on Franciscan. Game 5 of this 5-game home slate. That'll be a 1 o'clock start right here at Eyes Lamel Family Field. And then the Tornadoes will be off until March the 23rd when USA South Conference play begins. Women's lacrosse will be on the road at Oglethorpe on Wednesday. Best of luck to that group as well. And we'll have more Brevard College Tornado action, including baseball coming up this weekend ahead. Go to bctornadoes.com for all your news, stats, score, and information. Follow the Tornadoes on social media, at BC Tornadoes on Twitter and Instagram, and Brevard College Tornado Athletics on Facebook as well. And appreciate you tuning in to this YouTube channel. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the YouTube channel and hit that little bell. If you hit that little bell, you'll receive all the notifications when the Brevard College Tornado Athletics YouTube channel goes live. Well, want to thank all those behind the scenes who helped make this broadcast possible. Sports Information Director Joseph Marvin, also assisting on the statistical end, Abby Pardee. Clock operators today, Emily Denega and Destiny Williams. Our producer today was Enrico Lozito, and also providing broadcast support and, once again, handling the music selections, DJ Tommaso Fioravanti. Well, that'll do it for all of us here at Brevard College. Glad you're able to tune in. Your final score for the final time: Brevard College 11, Wilmington College 3. Have a very pleasant rest of your Monday. Go Tornadoes!